test. A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 712th edition of TSR Primetime, your nightly dose of toxic masculinity. It is Thursday, February 11th of 2021. Happy birthday, happy 37th birthday to the lovely and talented Devon. That's right, guys. 37 years ago today, Devon Jebediah Sharpe was born in either Coral Springs or Fort Lauderdale. I can't remember. Devon grew up in South Florida. Grew up with her face in the water, as she will often characterize her upbringing. She'd be like, "I grew up with my face in the water." So that's part of the reason why I'm on just a little bit early tonight, taking Devon out for her birthday dinner, for her 37th birthday dinner. As I eliminated the chat there, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Excellent. So happy 37th to the lovely and talented Devon. I greatly appreciate her company. I appreciate her companionship. But most of all, I appreciate that ass. No, I'm serious. Devon has an unbelievable ass. And if you guys don't know, those of you who are sort of new to the show, back in the day, like a couple of years ago on Facebook, and you can still find the pictures, I used to wild out. With Devon ass pictures. And the reason why I did this is because a lot of my detractors, Devon doesn't show his girl because she's ugly, she's fat, she's this, she's that. So I said, okay. And then these dudes saw her body for the first time, and of course now they continue to throw shade. Well, she must be a working girl. She's got to be a professional. She has low self-esteem, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. Listen, they can say whatever they want. All of my detractors would smash my girl if given half the chance. They would. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just being a man, but they don't want to admit that, they will not admit that my girl, even at the advanced age of 37, is still highly sexually attractive. Yes. JB84 says those picks were quite entertaining and got the haters heated. Yes, they did. Most notably the sisters. How much did you pay her? Oh, please. So that put to rest all of the Donovan has a fat girlfriend. Now they've gone to Donovan has an ugly girlfriend. Yes, Donovan has an ugly girlfriend. Listen, Devon's not ugly. She's not pretty, right? She's pretty enough. She's attractive enough, but she's not ugly, right? If you just saw her face, you'd say, she's all right. Probably about a 6 in the face, a 9 in the body, right? She doesn't have a 9 body. I would say she has an 8 body. She has a 6 in the face. She's an 8 in the body. She's a hard 8 in the body. 6 plus 8 is 14. Divide that by 2. Devon's a 7. I'd put her at a 7, just a solid 7. Not a soft 7, not a hard 7, just a 7. 6 in the face, 8 in the body. She has great boobs. Her boobs are incredibly perky for her age. According to her, she was a late bloomer. According to her, she didn't get boobs until right around the time she met me. I don't believe that. But I don't know. Maybe there is some truth to that, because her boobs do not look like 37-year-old boobs. Like, dude, I've banged chicks that were 32 and 33. Boobs already starting to show signs of sagging. Not Dev. Listen, she's no snowflake. She's no unicorn. She's no exception to the rule. She happens to look much better than most women her age. And for that, she should be grateful, because if she did not, we probably would not be together, at least not sexually. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to the producer of the show, one Devin Sharpe. Congratulations are in order to my main man, JB84, who is TSR Tower's newest moderator. JB84 has been a loyal patron supporter. He's been a loyal supporter of the channel. He's always telling guys to get the likes up. Get the likes up. Let's like, comment, subscribe. He's always in here, never asks for anything. And you guys know I don't give out wrenches just all willy-nilly. That's just not something I do. Like, dude, you'll go to some content creators, like everybody in there has a wrench. I'll never understand that. If everybody has a wrench, nobody has a wrench. Right? Like, somebody will go and watch somebody's show like twice. Be like, you're the greatest, give me a wrench. They're like, okay, great. No, not me. No. Everybody that has a wrench here at TSR Towers has watched the show for at least a year and change. At least a year. You got to have some time in to get to get a wrench. JB84 has plenty of time in, and so I'm very pleased and honored to be able to call him a loyal supporter, and he is TSR Tower's newest moderator. So thank you to JB84 for that. Okay, guys, let's get right to it. So a while back in episode 660, I did an episode about a website called fakeababy.com. And basically what that episode was about the fact that women could literally fake a pregnancy, and they sort of passed it off as a gag gift. Oh, it's a gag gift. It's all great fun. You'll have a barrel of laughs. Oh, look who's preggers, the website says. Well, I now correctly predicted that women are going to be using this website to actually trick men into thinking they're pregnant for purposes other than just a gag. Guys, listen, I told you this would happen, and I'm going to open up the phone lines here very shortly. I'm going to open up the phone lines because I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know if you know of any women who have faked a pregnancy for purposes other than a gag. Listen, women don't fake pregnancies for a gag. They just don't. That's just not something they do. They fake pregnancy as a means to an end, to keep a boyfriend, to trick a husband. Maybe they need money. Hey, I'm pregnant. I'll give you $600 for a Noit Roba. She goes and gets the Noit Roba. It's taken care of. Rinse and repeat. As soon as you stick it in her raw, guys, listen, you're going to lose money one way or the other. If she carries the pregnancy to term, you're on the hook for child support for 18 years. That's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario is that she pretends that you knock her up for the purposes of extrapolating, exploiting you for money. Hey, Donovan, I'm pregnant. Here's my pregnancy test. Oh, my God. Oh, no. We have to take care of it. Here's a few $100 for a Noit Roba plus another $1,000 in hush money. Okay. So she goes off. She goes off to Vegas, spends that money in a weekend. Her boyfriend thinks she's in Sacramento getting that Noit Roba. She comes back. All's free and clear. All's free and clear. Well, it looks like what I correctly predicted has come to pass. Take a look at this story from Inside Edition.
It's advertised as a great gag gift, but plenty of people are using this to pull the wool over their boyfriend's eyes.
No.
Fakeababy.com is a website that has everything you need to fool someone into thinking you're pregnant. But as Lisa Guerrero reports, not everyone is laughing.
According to these documents, you're pregnant. Oh my gosh.
I sure look pregnant. I've got this baby bump. I've even got these sonograms.
But looks sure can be deceiving. I'm not really pregnant at all.
This belly, fake. These sonograms, fake. These documents, fake, fake, fake. And they all come from one place, a website called fakeababy.com.
I faked
There it
my
is.
baby. I faked a pregnancy.
This young woman named Danielle says her boyfriend was breaking up with her, so she used Fake-A-Baby to save the relationship
Told
by
ya.
convincing her boyfriend that she was pregnant.
Holy cow, really?
Yes.
Fake-A-Baby even sells ultrasound videos,
Look at that.
positive pregnancy tests, and doctored hospital records.
There was a document.
A document from a local hospital stating she was.
Look at this guy.
Fake-A-Baby's sonograms and paperwork all say for entertainment purposes only. But Danielle showed us how easy it was to cut
Look at
off
this.
the label before she showed them to her boyfriend Mark.
You knew in your heart this was wrong.
But I didn't want to lose him.
This guy says he fell for it too.
I was very convinced that she was pregnant.
Eric Neville of State College, Pennsylvania, says his girlfriend used a sonogram and documents like this to con him into proposing. He says he spent thousands of dollars leasing a new house big enough for the three of them.
She played me like a fiddle.
But her lie finally came crashing down when Eric says he discovered an email from fakeababy.com on his girlfriend's computer. Dr.
messy.
Rebecca Brightman, an OBGYN in Manhattan, says to the untrained eye, those ultrasounds and documents look very convincing.
Oh my God.
I don't think it's funny. It's really scary. The more I delved into this myself, the more I realized how this is really a setup for abuse.
And check this out. While it's not illegal, we found dozens of ads on Craigslist. Pregnant women offering to sell their positive pregnancy tests.
What is this?
Oh, I just basically, as you call me, I peed in a bottle, ran to the store.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're the pregnant one.
I'm pregnant.
This woman posted this ad on Craigslist.
Ugh.
Whether you are using it for your
Look
own
at this.
amusement or to blackmail the CEO of wherever who you are having an affair with, I don't care at all.
My name is actually Lisa Guerrero,
Oh,
and I'm
hey.
with Inside Edition.
You know, I was looking at you looking for me. You know what?
Some people would say it's unethical.
Yes, it is. I 100%
You agree,
with
right?
you.
And
she
Yes,
100% doesn't care.
I agree with it.
Back to Danielle and Mark. They're trying to work things out. They're back together, and Danielle says a lot wiser.
If you're thinking about faking a pregnancy,
Don't do it. Ever.
Well, it worked out for you.
Ever. Ever. Ever.
Look at the smile on her
We
face.
tried a number of times to get a comment from fakeababy.com,
A
but they
woman
never responded.
belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge,
And there
she
you
lost
have it,
traction
guys.
for you. It's how
There
it works.
you
What'd you
have
think
it.
she was going to do? Tell you
Believe
she
it
cheated?
or
Men
not,
cannot
guys,
afford to
believe
get
it or
complacent
not,
in relationships. Get your fat ass
there
off
are
the couch,
so
start lifting
many
weights and learn
more
game.
websites
You're welcome.
and services
your man,
like this.
Donovan Sharpe.
I'm going to get to them here in just a second. I am going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to open up the phone lines here very shortly because I want to know from you guys. Oh, sorry about that, guys. There we go. I'm going to open up the phone lines here shortly because I want to know from you guys. I want to know from you guys whether or not you know a female, a woman in your life, woman in somebody else's life who faked a pregnancy or pregnancies. Faked a pregnancy or pregnancies. We're going to get to that in just a second. Dara Sumkoti, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, says, my first super to you. I'm glad I got snipped years ago and had two women I dated try to baby trap me. Been shooting blanks for years to get tested bi-yearly. This helped me escape their exploitation. Speak that truth. Appreciate that. Beastly Nerd, $5 says, see, this is how people end up in jail and in the grave. Listen, man, you said it, I didn't. D-Train Fitness with the $50 super chat says, working out. What does RN mean? Do you know what RN means? Oh, working out right now as Devin emerges freshly from the shower, as she knows she has a finite amount of time to dry and straighten her hair. I like Devin's hair straight now. It's been curly for fucking forever. I get her to straighten it out because it looks better. It makes her hair look longer. Her hair is actually growing now. Anyway, he says, working out right now. Appreciate this high quality entertainment. By the way, I think there was a girl that got Donkey of the Day for doing this. I don't know what Donkey of the Day is. That's the second time I've heard that this week. Trashman Deluxe says, this man is stupid. After he found out she was lying, still stay with her. That's what I'm saying. And Lisa Guerrero asks her, well, what would you advise girls if they're faking a pregnancy? Don't do it. Don't do it. Easy for you to say with a smile, with the wry smile on her face. With the wry smile on her face. Right? Easy for you to say. Easy for you to say. Ice Dragon Kid, showing that he often watches Twitch, as he is the first to announce that the sound is lagging a bit. Let me see if it really is. Hang on a second. With the wry smile on her face. Oh, yeah, the sound is lagging a bunch. All right, well, it looks fine. Whoa, what are we doing? What are you doing? All right, hang on a second. I'm gonna go to my settings. Go to my advanced audio properties. Let's 1500 milliseconds behind. Let's see if that helped it here. Hang on a second. See here. Yeah, that looks a little better. That looks a little better. I think it kind of comes and goes. I think it kind of comes and goes in terms of the lagging. So if I'm lagging, guys, I don't need to know about it. I don't need to know about it. I'm on, listen, man, we're at an Airbnb. The internet connection here is not as stable as mine. I'm not on my computer. If I'm lagging, just let it go. Just let it go. Listen to the audio version. I don't need to know all of the technical jargon. At some point, I'm going to get to a point to where I'm going to have somebody else reading my chat, and if there are any technical issues, you guys can bug him, because I'm doing the job of like 30 people here. I'm the producer, the cook, the janitor, video guy, graphics guy. Listen, as long as I'm still on the air, I'm solid. I'm solid. All right, so let's go back. And listen, shout out to Deb, because she actually found this. She sent me so many freaking links, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I'm going to open up the phone lines here very shortly to get your thoughts. This is available, what you guys are looking at here, this is available on eBay. Fake prank joke pregnancy test, always positive. A 4-pack. Women can go to eBay. Women can now go to eBay and buy a pregnancy test that is always positive. So a dude could piss on a stick, he's pregnant. A llama could piss on a stick, llama's pregnant. Raccoon, doesn't matter. If liquid strikes the tab, it is always going to give you a positive pregnancy test. Look at this. Practical joke prank, always positive. So much fun. Oh, look at the laughter. Oh, ha ha ha, honey, I'm pregnant. Ah, ha 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 ha. Oh, fun and games. Ha 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 ha. No, that's not fucking funny. This is obviously stock footage, because if this were a real situation, dude would be like, oh shit. I had a vasectomy, like the guy in the chat just said, right? I had a vasectomy, and, or I used condoms, whatever the case may be. Oh, it gets better, guys. It absolutely gets better. Here's another one. Here's another one called Clear Blue. Now, you know that there is a pregnancy test called Clear Blue Easy. Again, available on eBay. And by the way, you guys, we can get this stuff on Amazon as well. That's right, gentlemen. Amazon. You can buy fake pregnancy tests on Amazon. Look at this. Clear Blue 2 Clear Blue digital positive pregnancy test, always positive baby shower. Oh, how sweet. We're going to bring this to a baby shower. Look at that. Look at that. Always positive. Always positive. Ha 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 ha. We're pregnant, honey. Funny joke. Always pregnant, always positive. Here, let you try one. Oh, look, you're pregnant too, honey. What, you want to put me on 18 years of child support? Ooh, it's not so funny anymore. Never mind. I want to stop the joking now. Oh, look at this. FakeUltrasound.com. Holy cannoli. Look at this. 2D sync. Look at this. Look at this. Prank single fetus pregnancy ultrasounds. Look at this. Look at this. And you see how inexpensive this is, right? What we got? $10, $16, $10. None of this stuff is over 15, 20 bucks. Look at this. 3D single baby. You can get 3D. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Who wouldn't be fooled by this? Look at this. Unbelievable. Guys, this is video. This is video, guys. These aren't just pictures. Look at this. Your name. Listen, you will need to message us the following information so we can process your order. Your name, date of ultrasound, time of ultrasound, fake clinic name, day and weeks of baby, email address, gender of baby. Please be patient. Orders may take up to 24 hours to complete. Holy crap. So if you want to make a guy think that you're pregnant in 24 hours is apparently 24 hours is that's snail mail. I wonder if you can pay extra to get the results in 10 minutes or less. You probably can. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is unbelievable. Get the free miscarriage paperwork form. Holy moly. Look at this. I said get the form. Establishing. Look at this. I'm doing this online right now. This is insanity. Look at this. Look. Look, I can edit. Holy look at this. Look at this. The women said, look, I can edit this. Look at this. Holy moly. Look at this. Donovan, Sharpe, General. Look at this. Look at this, guys. I'm editing this. TSR Central. Look at this. I'm editing this right now. Medical miscarriage information for patients. I can edit all of this. All of this. I am literally editing this. Look, I can put whatever I want. Whatever I want in here, guys. Look at this. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. I cannot believe this. This is insanity. I hit the done button. Look at that. Processing. Please wait. Look, it's processing. Boom. What would you like to do with the miscarriage paperwork? Do you want to do an email? SMS? Let's move to the next one. Oh, more. Look at this. Look at this. Look how legit this looks. United Healthcare. Guys, United Healthcare is a legit company. Look at this. It's an insurance company. Look at this. Who would doubt the validity of this? Look, you can edit all of this. Unbelievable. And when you're done, all you got to do is hit the done button and bingo. Holy moly. Oh, look at this. Personalized fake ultrasounds with baby maybe. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Look at this. Look, you can do it 8 weeks. Look at this. Everything you need to literally trick a man into thinking that you are pregnant. Oh, let's read the Q. Oh, let's read the frequently asked questions. How long does it take to get my fake ultrasound? You will receive your digital ultrasounds immediately. If you choose to print it and mail premium ultrasound, we will discreetly package it and dispatch it within 5 business days. Depending on where you live in the United States, it should arrive within 3 to 5 business days from the moment it ships, quick and easy. Oh, yeah, that's right. When they print this stuff, it's on thermal paper. So it looks legit. Are these fake ultrasounds realistic? These are printed and digital custom fake ultrasounds. These printed and digital custom fake ultrasounds look very close to the real deal. We offer multiple products, and it's possible to purchase one of our fake ultrasounds on 100% authentic ultrasound thermal paper. They appear to be authentic at first glance and are great for playing jokes. However, we encourage you to prank responsibly. A joke isn't funny if it's too realistic. Really? Well, then why would you... See, here's the thing. If this really were just a gag gift, listen, I understand you want to make it look real. But at some point, there's got to be something about the prank that says, wait a minute, you're not pregnant. You got me. Yeah, okay. No. These people are offering to print this on ultrasound thermal paper. They got the specs and everything. This is not a gag gift website. This is straight up fraud, guys. But they encourage you to prank responsibly. No. Websites don't exist. Websites like this do not exist to prank people. These websites exist to defraud men. Do you keep or share any information? Of course not. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Do you offer refunds? You serious? All sales are final unless other... Listen, I mean, why would you need a refund? I'm gonna go to the phone lines here shortly. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. More fake ultrasounds. Guys, this is the coup de grace. You're not gonna believe this. There's an app for that. There is an app. There is an app on Google Play called Ultrasound Proof. It's on the Apple Store too. Hold up, man. Hold up. See, now I got to look this up. You got to be kidding me, man. Is this really? Hold up, man. Fake. Oh my God, dude. Came right up on the search. There it is. There it is. Unbelievable. And look how inexpensive it is. I'm going to go back to... Okay, there we are. Look at that. There you go, guys. Fake ultrasound. There it is, right there on your phone. 99 cents. Look at this. Baby ultrasound spoof. Look, I'm going through. Look at this. EI medical imaging, pregnancy. Well, that's pregnancy test. I think those are legit. Simulator ultrasound joke. Dude, how many of these are there? This is unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. There is a freaking app. There's an app for that, guys. There's an app for that. Oops. Look at this. Ultrasound spoof. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Let me read your super chats here. And then I will open up the phone lines. Red Sings the Blues, $5, says, love the Dr. Pepper background. Looks like you are in soda. As for the fake tests, pretty scary stuff. Yeah, Tricky Trini actually says that I look like I'm floating in beer. But I appreciate it. I tried to get the green screen dialed in so there's not like a haze of green around me. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I don't usually do green screens, but I'm not in my palatial studio, so I had to make do. Technomage B5, $10, says, imagine having had a vasectomy. She comes up pregnant. The look on your face when you respond with, you are not my girl anymore. Goodbye. Those days are coming. Marsky B, $10 says, I would switch the real kit, buy a fake one, and make a chick that doesn't really like me think she's pregnant with my kid and see her reaction. LOL. Shout out to the Coach gang. I don't know that would be worth the trouble, but okay. Ralph E says, cash and prizes is their incentive. Paternity fraud is their hidden goal under gag / impractical jokes. Here is the real insidious. Here's the real insidious element of fakeababy.com and all these other websites. I'm going to open up the phone line shortly, guys. I promise. So you're dating a girl. She uses fakeababy.com to make you think she's pregnant. Are you going to use, if you really buy the fact that she's pregnant, are you going to use condoms anymore? Why use condoms? Why use condoms if she's pregnant? Well, hell, if I get her, I mean, I can skeet all in her. Don't have to worry about that. This is how they do it. They make you think they're pregnant so that you can still hit it raw. Then guess what? Now you really knock her up. Now the baby is born, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks overdue. Well, my due date is blah, blah. Wow, your due date is a lot later than I thought. Yeah, I guess that's just how it is. Now she's really pregnant with a real child, your child, because you bought into the fact that she was really pregnant. You hit it raw and you really knocked her up. That's the insidious part of all of this. Unbelievable. What?
She could already be pregnant, and then fake her pregnancy date that after she slept with you, and then suddenly have the baby early.
Why would she have the baby early?
Because if she's already pregnant, but then she sleeps with you and wants to trap you with the kid.
Oh boy. So Deb says what she would do is she would sleep with you and have the baby early. Unbelievable. So she's already pregnant. She knows the ain't bleep baby daddy is going to stick around. So she lets you hit it raw a couple times. Guess what? I'm pregnant. Then she has the baby early. Oh, I guess it's premature. Premature. The kid's 11 pounds, 9 ounces. I guess he's a healthy kid. Sitting there holding this watermelon-sized baby preemie. Telling you, man, this is how these, dude, I'm telling you, man, this is how these bitches do this. And you can tell that YouTube does not want this to get out because there are only 379 people watching. They're not suggesting this to people that don't normally watch this kind of content. That's the funny thing. That's why I've stagnated at 104,000 subscribers. I'm going to have to figure out a way to break through that algorithm again. Ice Dragon Kid says, glad to see that women have to go to extremes now to trap men. Shows that men are waking up. Light at the end of the tunnel. I would agree. Jay Bodie, $20 says, let these women use these apps as a joke. I would haul her into civil court for emotional distress. Jay Bodie, I would agree with doing that, but you and I both know you'd lose. You shouldn't lose, but you'd lose. They'd come up with some sort of, because here's the thing, in the state of California, you can prove that you're not a kid's paternal parent, and the state of California will still make you pay 18 years of child support because you are the responsible adult. I forgot who said that on the phone lines the other day, but California is now a whatever's best for the kid. So if you're with a woman and you're with her for 7 years, you have a 7-year-old kid. You take a DNA test. Oh, the kid's not mine. Only one of my 2 kids are really mine. If both the kids are not yours, she makes you think they are. You can haul her into court and say, hey, did a paternity test. I'm not the father. I don't want to be on child support. They're going to make you pay child support because that's what's best for the kid. So what makes you think that they're going to give you one dime in civil court? I agree. Listen, man, I would feel some type of way. You just got to understand that the laws are not on our side. This is why men are opting out, guys. Like, you know me, guys. I'm not the whole, well, I don't want to say MGTOW, but I understand why dudes check out. I understand. I get it. I totally understand why dudes are checking out of the dating market because, dude, it's almost like there are so many weapons at a woman's disposal to turn a man's life upside down, even if he takes all the precautions. Dude, I used to tell Devin, dude, half the size of my dick is the 8 condoms I use. Real talk. Like you could use 4 condoms. It doesn't matter. Fakeababy.com. Bingo. You think she's pregnant? Well, may as well hit it raw if she's pregnant. I guess her Peasley found some way to suck the sperm out of my you-know-what through the 6.5 layers of condoms I used. By the way, that's a little bit of a hack. If you really want to increase the size of your junk, just use like 5 condoms. You increase length and girth. You know? Now, granted, you don't necessarily get to feel it as often because there's layers between you, but if you're a visual guy like me, see, and just off the cuff, yes, I love the way sex feels. Love the way it feels. But what I've discovered recently, and I think and this has probably been the case for a while, I like the way it looks. I like the way sex looks. This is why I make Devin dress up in heels and hoops and all, because I like the way women with nice bodies look while they're having sex. Especially when I'm the one having sex with them. Right? And I think that probably is a derivative of my former porn addiction. I used to be addicted to porn. I used to jerk off like 3 times a day. Straight up, I used to jerk off like 3 times a day. And so that has imprinted into my brain. I like the way women look when they're doing this or getting that done to them. So when I'm involved, I'm like, whoa, this is even better now. This is even better now. Well, I have the porn star. I get the porn star sex, and I'm the star. So, and yes, I have used 4 condoms. I have used 4 condoms at a time on plenty of girls, actually, now that I think about it. The most amount of condoms I think I've ever used is like 6. I use like 6. Because this chick on the first date said, well, I'm not a size queen. So eventually my womanese translator kicked in. Okay, she likes huge bananas. So, we're getting all hot and heavy. And I'm kissing her 1, 2, 3. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting myself ready. I'm pleasing myself. I'm trying to keep it clean for YouTube. I'm steady unwrapping them, putting the condoms in, putting the condoms on. I put on 6 condoms, dude. Put on 6 condoms. I enter her and she's like, woo! I'm like, yeah, you like that, don't you? That's a hack. If you want to increase the size of your junk, use more than 2 condoms. You're not going to feel it quite as much, but you will most definitely impress her with the newfound size of your junk. I'm opening up the phone lines right now. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. To... I thought I had this one. Hang on. Nope. There we go. I'm giving you guys a few minutes to get on the line. 516-387-1987. 516-387-1987. 4 minutes and 45 seconds until we go to the phone lines. Call in now. All right. So the phone lines are open. 516-387-1987. I got Sean in Memphis is up first. Xavier in Virginia is second. I got Danny in Tulsa. Then I've got Xavier in Antigua. I think this is the first ever call-in in history where two people are holding on the line whose name is Xavier. Like two people with the name that starts with X. Close the door, please. Jesus fucking Christ. No wonder I'm freaking freezing every time I get off the air. God damn. Ay, ay, ay. One birthday, she thinks she can open all the goddamn windows. What the hell's going on with this woman? I kid because I care. All right, let us go to Sean in Memphis. Sean in Memphis, you're on live with Donovan. So you have a story. Sean in Memphis, about a woman who faked a pregnancy. Go ahead.
Yes, I met someone, and what she did was she stole my wallet. It's not my kid now, but she stole my wallet. We were dating, and a couple of days later, I had to go to court, child support, and also filed charges. But she stole my wallet. She used my wallet, stole my checkbook and everything. Stealing, right? So, make a long story short, we're in the courtroom. And you got the meanest judge, female judge, which everybody know the female judges are the worst to come to child support because they automatically make men pay.
Oh, you know it.
So anyway, yeah. So she calls up, and all of a sudden, these two FBI agents walked in, knocked up a street side, grabbed her, and arrested her. She had a felony charge for. She had charged for called signature. Signatures and writing bad checks and everything. She had a warrant for arrest. So they grabbed her to take her.
So FBI agents came in and arrested her. Hold on, Sean. Yeah. So FBI agents came in and arrested her in the courtroom because she wrote bad checks?
Forgery. She had forgery, several forgery on stuff.
Wow.
And so they arrested her right there. And my lawyer talked to him like that, and they automatically dismissed the case because I did the same thing. I also filed charges with that forgery because you my check. And you say you're a lucky bastard, but you're lucky because that judge made you pay child support already because she got a habit of doing it. So you are the luckiest man in here because this judge has a habit of every male in there, regardless what the paper says, she makes them pay child support. For the best interest for the child. So I got away scot-free.
So let me get this. I just want to make sure I'm understanding you correctly. So the child in question is not biologically yours, correct?
Correct.
And she was suing you for child support, and everyone in there was telling you that you were probably going to have to be on child support, even though the child was not biologically yours.
Yeah, because she stole my Social Security number. Everybody knows, are you Social Security number? You done.
Oh,
that's what your number. You locked in like that.
So she stole your identity and forged. So hold on. So she stole your identity and forged your name on the birth certificate. Is that what happened?
Names, not just mine. It was more than one guy. It's two guys as well. But she said she couldn't discern, but she took the last one because I don't want to have to talk with my Social Security number by mistake. I was an idiot. So she tried to get them. They couldn't get them. So they took my Social Security number, got me.
Wow, this woman is a piece of... And what state is this? Sean, what state is this, if you don't mind me asking?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. So in the state of Tennessee, you could prove that you are not the biological father of a child, and there are still judges in Tennessee that will make you pay child support for a child that is not biologically yours.
Best interest for the child. That's all you hear. That's all you need. Social Security number and the best interest for the child. That's it. I just got lucky because she had warranty for FBI. If I had that warranty like that, I'll be paying it right now.
Unbelievable. Let me ask you, what do you do for a living, Sean?
Actually, I'm a supervisor at a warehouse.
Okay, you make
right down here.
Okay, and you make pretty good money.
Yeah, I make good money. I just bought a house about a year ago, last year.
Okay.
So I listen to you a lot, and you talk about how it's hard for black men. You are not lying. It is hard, especially down here in the South, because a lot of South women here, they already got baby mama kids and everything. And they want you to pay everything, pay that the kids, pay for their grandma. And that woman actually begged me to pay cigarettes for my mama cigarettes. Grandma, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
It's hard. Yeah, it's Miss South. We call it dirty South down here. And the reason why they call it dirty South because that's how it is. It's borderline time. Like what he's talking about. I know about Kevin and Smith like that. It's hard. You always talking about trying to find some high value man. There's a lot of plenty of high value men down here. It's just not easy to find a hard value woman. It is insane. I'll be 50 in 2 months. And I have no kids. And read my kids because everyone I meet makes some damn lie. I met one woman. And she said she had one kid. Found out she had 5.
Woo!
And she had kids since she was
wow.
12 years old.
She said, hold on. So this woman told you she had 1 kid. She ended up having 5.
5 kids.
Let me give you a piece of advice, Sean. Sean, let me give you a piece of advice. And listen, man, this isn't to say that women aren't trifling everywhere, but Sean, it's time to go, dude. No, hold on. I'm sure whatever it is you do for a living, if you really want, and no one is saying that you should ever move for women, but at some point you're almost 50. How long have you lived in Memphis? Have you lived in Memphis your whole life?
All my life.
Sean, it's time to go. It's time to go, man. One thing that I have learned. Listen. And thanks for the call, Sean. I'm going to get to Xavier in Virginia here in a second. It's time for Sean to get out of Memphis. It's time for him to get out of there, man. And listen, man, I'm sure that there are communities in Texas and Minnesota. I'm sure all over the place. I'm sure that there are women like this. But in my experience, any state east of the Mississippi and south of the Mason-Dixon line, the saturation of baby mamas, the saturation of fuckery increases tenfold. Listen, man, I'm sure that there are trifling ass hoes here in the state of Nevada. I'm sure there are. But I got to tell you, when I lived in Atlanta, there was a lot more effery that I was aware of than there is here in Nevada. I don't know if it's a cultural thing. I don't know if it's a population thing. I don't know. But you got women out here telling these dudes they got 1 kid, they really got 5. Get out of the South, guys. Get out of the Southeast, man. And maybe this is just my bias talking. Dude, move to New York City. Move to LA. Move to Vegas. Dude. Cities like Raleigh, Birmingham, Memphis, Knoxville, Charleston, South Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. Dude, listen, man, I'm sure that there are what we would characterize as, quote, quality women in these particular states. I'm sure there are not very many. Listen, and again, I'm not basing this on any sort of research. My guess is that the further, wait a minute. Oh, I got to fix that. My guess is that the further west you go, there we go. My guess, and this is just based on personal experience, man. This is just based on personal experience. But my guess is that the further west you go, the higher the concentration of potential quality women. Oh my God, dude. Every time I talk to guys from the South, it's always these trifling ass you-know-whats. All right, let us go to Xavier in Virginia. Xavier in Virginia, you are on Live with Donovan. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not too much, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm good. So I just want to say, like, before I start the story, I'm a college student. I'm 22. And so the story goes, I'm in college and I stay on campus, right? So I'm an upperclassman. I stay in an upperclassman dorm, and said dorm is like apartment style. So I have my own room. As far as dealing with girls, you know, it's simple. You know, I have a girl over, and I thought she was, you know, had some type of quality to her.
Sure.
she comes in my room. We do the whole Netflix and chill thing. We both knew what time it was. She ended up, doing stuff to me. I didn't do anything to her because.
What did she do to you?
When it was that time. Huh?
What'd she do to you?
Oh, just basic oral.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But,
so you never smashed. You never smashed. She just gave you head.
No, I didn't because she didn't want me to use a condom. And this was the first time with this girl, we had seen each other, but we hadn't really hung out before. She's not my girlfriend. Hadn't known her for a super long time. So, alarm is going off in my head already. And, she's super insistent, I really didn't feel like she was like into it. I'm like, why is she doing this? So I'm like,
let me stop you right there, Xavier. Hang on. Let me stop you right there, Xavier. Let me stop you right there. I'll let you continue your story. How tall are you?
5'8".
Okay. All right. I thought it was a genetics thing. Okay. Please continue.
Yeah. So she's being super insistent, and I'm kind of hesitant. And I give her this look, and she just snaps on me. She's like, why the F, are you doing this? Are you using me? And I'm like, look.
Using me? Like, I'm not even smashing chick. Like, all you're doing is giving me head. Like, what am I using you for?
Right. It's when she said she didn't want to use a condom, I was turned all the way off. Like,
you already knew,
my dick was still hard, but mentally it was soft. So she ended up leaving. I found out like a week or two later that she had been with a couple other guys, and they found out about each other, and they found out that she was pregnant. I don't know which of them ended up, being the father, but I'm just glad I dodged the bullet.
So she ended up. So and here's the thing, Xavier. Let me go ahead and put you up on game. Here's the thing. This is why you're smarter than these guys. Okay, because I don't know that you realize this, but she was. How can I put this? She was sucking the sausages of other men. You were just the one who was smart enough not to bust in her, right? She had this conversation with other guys that she was filleting. I guess that's how you put that. Going down on. You weren't the only loads she was consuming protein-wise. She was consuming other protein, but she convinced those two guys to hit it raw, and now they don't know who the father is. At least you were smart enough to say, you know what? I don't really know who you are, so I'm just gonna let you pop my top off, and that's gonna be that. I'll give you the last word, Xavier.
Right. That was basically it. I didn't keep up with her. I think she's still blocked. I haven't talked to the other guys, since the incident happened either.
She had the kid yet?
Took my blessings and kept it moving.
She had the kid yet?
No.
I know. Maybe you can go over there and give her some, get her to give you some head. Xavier in Virginia, I appreciate you calling. Again, Virginia. East of the Mississippi, south of the Mason-Dixon line. I don't have any research to back this up, guys. I have no research to back up my claims. I have none whatsoever. It just appears that the vast majority of these effed up stories that you hear about these trifling women come from the South, specifically the Southeast. Georgia, North Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Louisiana, North Florida. Danny in Tulsa, you are on live with Donovan, and you go ahead.
Hey, Donovan, how are you?
Doing good, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, I'm still here. Good. Hey, my son, a while back, I started sending him your videos because he had this trifling-ass girlfriend.
Oh, boy.
And one of the videos that I sent him was about the fakeababy.com video.
Oh, wow.
And he literally was home one day and intercepted a package that had the fake pregnancy tests in it.
Wow. How did he know it was fake?
And, he went and investigated it on fakeababy.com and saw that they sell fake baby pregnancy tests and things of that nature. And then he found other websites as well that do it.
Right.
And there was a warning label on the pregnancy test on the back that said this is a gag gift on the box.
Oh my God.
Not on the pregnancy test itself, but on the box.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So she can just discard the box and have that pregnancy test.
Wow. Just like the girl cut off the company information off of that ultrasound thing. All she had to do was cut it off, and it looked legit.
Exactly.
Wow. So what did he what did he end up doing?
The box, just throw the box away.
Right.
But so he called me up, and now she's pregnant for real. I told him, I said, don't you ever sign that birth certificate until you get a court-ordered DNA test done.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
When a court, well, needless to say, that made her hate my guts, and she's talked all this crap, and now me and my son don't even talk, which is sad.
Well, listen,
But,
do you think, let me ask you this, do you think your son might be the father?
No.
Okay.
Because my other children have told me that she cheats on him, and she brags to my daughter, which is her best friend, about it.
Yep.
And I hate to say it, but my daughter's kind of, birds of a feather. Let's just put it like that.
Hey, man, listen, you don't have to listen, Danny. You don't have to dumb it down with me. You love your daughter. It is what it is. Your daughter's a slut. That doesn't make her a bad person, but listen. My mom, when I was young, my mother was a slut. She probably still is, even in her 60s, right? My sister's,
I agree.
same deal.
My mom was the same way. But check this out. You guys do enough content to literally take this to a senator and present it as trying to get Congress to pass a law. Now, even though there's a Democrat Congress, it does affect Democrat guys as well. And if it's presented properly, they could make this a law and make these sites like this banned.
That's got to be,
because they did
dude,
it
Danny.
with,
It's got to be illegal. Let me ask you this, Danny.
Do you remember the airsoft guns that used to come out that didn't have the orange tips?
Yeah.
People were suing the airsoft makers, not going after the girls that did it. The ladies that use this, but go after the websites.
Well, here's the thing,
and the
Danny.
makers of this stuff.
Well, here's the thing, Danny. I agree with and thanks for the call, Danny. I appreciate the stories. Again, she's in the South, right? Not east of the Mississippi. But this is the thing. I say, listen, we can talk all the junk about the girls that we want to. If the tool is there to take advantage of an unsuspecting guy, they're going to use it. Expecting girls not to use websites like this to trick men into thinking they're pregnant, that's like putting a steak in a dog's crate and expecting the dog not to eat the steak. It's a dog. It sees the steak, it wants to eat the steak. In today's dating environment, you cannot expect women to ever do the moralistically right thing. If a woman has an opportunity to trick a man into thinking she's pregnant, she's going to do it if the opportunity presents itself. Knowing what we know about women, listen, society's not going to hold them accountable. So guess what we have to do? We have to hold the manufacturers accountable. Fakeababy.com has got to be they've got to be held accountable. They are facilitating the destruction of men's lives. I hope Denny's son is not the father of that kid. He's confident that he's not, but if he's hitting it raw and other guys are hitting it raw, then I don't know. Again, the most insidious element of this, girl says I'm pregnant, produces a pregnancy test, all the ultrasound stuff, guy stops using condom, really knocks her up. I think that's the end game here. Okay, let us go to Xavier in Antigua. Xavier in Antigua, you're on Live with Donovan. Go ahead.
He's confident that he's not. But if he gets it wrong, another measure gets it wrong, then...
Okay, Xavier, I'm going to put you back on hold until you turn down your your TV or whatever you're watching on. Let us go to Red Pill Mike. Red Pill Mike, you're on Live at Donovan, man. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? I actually missed the beginning of your show. I had to work late, and I just caught like the portion where you started taking calls. But
Okay.
I think I kind of understood what this show's about, so of course I called in because, you know, I've got stories like anyone else.
Of course.
To piggyback on what you're saying, and I do this a lot, I piggyback on shit that I know something about. If you actually get online and just do some basic research about geographic regions and men population versus women, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. All of the regions you're talking about where you see these trifling women are regions of America where the women outnumber the men by pretty significant proportions.
Really?
And yes. And
no idea.
And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. As far as that part of the country, it's primarily a lot in the South, and it's also a lot, further east.
Right.
And actually, third on the list is Memphis, Tennessee.
There you go.
I think it's like 15 or 16. I think it's like 15 or 16% is the difference. I think women actually overpopulate that region in Memphis.
Wow.
15% greater.
Wow.
Yeah. Than
That's insane.
yeah. So no, you're not saying anything that doesn't actually, factually equate itself based on the statistical data that's out there.
Jesus Christ.
It's absolutely true.
It's
But,
like you hear enough stories, Mike,
far
and you
as-
start
far
to
as-
like you hear
You
enough of
what?
these stories, and you start to think, okay, this guy's come from Virginia, from Tennessee, North Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama. That part of the country, man, women seem to be real questionable.
Yeah. It actually happens here in Texas a lot, but where you see it primarily happen the most, if there's any differences, a lot of the guys that I know that live in this state that have had, these scenarios, it's in the southern part of the state. Actually, once you get San Antonio and further south, where like the ethnic proportions change,
yep,
you actually see a higher level of, this paternity fraud shit start to happen. Is where it actually occurs. But
unbelievable.
I'll just tell you, I'll just tell you my story as fast as I can, and then I'll
Sure,
get
go
off.
ahead, man.
Something else that I don't know if I've ever heard you touch on. I think a lot of guys, and you can do your research and tell me whether you think this is true or not. I think a lot of guys that actually get red pilled late in life. I don't know if it really has any implication or matters, but I think there's a lot of guys who, if they don't go to like a 4-year university or don't go, to college, I think they miss that red pill part of their actual growth, because where I got some of the greatest level of red pill awareness was attending a 4-year university in my younger 20s. Because I've experienced a lot of, shit since then, but the higher percentages and the greatest amount of shit that I experienced was when I was in college.
Huh.
I experienced a lot of shit. So back when I was in college, and I've been trying for the life of me to remember this girl's name, and I can't think of it. I can see her, I can hear her, I remember everything about her, but I can't remember her name. It's, it's not important, but it would have been nice if I could have told you her name. But she was originally from Sicily, and she was drop dead beautiful. Of
course.
Yeah, she'd moved over here and was attending school here in Texas at the University of Texas. And I'd been seeing her for about, I think it was 2 to 3 months. And she basically came to me one day and said, that she thought she was pregnant. Told me all the physiological reasons as to why she thought she was pregnant. And back when she told me this, my response to her was, if you're pregnant, it's not from me. And of course she didn't like that. And I said, look, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just being realistic here, because back then I didn't smash any girl if I wasn't strapped up and didn't put an in care inside them myself.
Right. Real talk, man.
That was the way I did it. So when she told me that she thought that she was pregnant, my first response was, well, if you're pregnant, it's not from me. Okay. And I said, not only that, I said, if you're thinking it's me at all, if you think it really is me, You know, you need to go get
Take
a pregnancy test. I need to go with you. We need to do all this crap, you know, because I at this point, I don't even know whether you're telling me the truth or not.
Right.
You know? And of course, she didn't like that. You know,
not.
She responded like they normally do.
Right. Don't you trust me?
Some
Blah, blah,
time
blah, blah,
goes. What's that?
She's asking you, don't you trust me? I can't believe you would accuse me of that and this and that and the other. I can't believe you would say that.
Yeah, in her own words, pretty much. And then, anyway, some time goes by, and before we get a chance to do all that, of course, she calls me up and goes, "Hey, I just thought you might want to know. I'm probably not pregnant anymore. I think I just had a miscarriage."
Oh my God.
And then she described exactly, you know, what happened. And I said, "Yeah, that sounds like a miscarriage to me." And she goes, "Well, that's it? That's all you have to say?" And I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "You don't sound like you're even emotional about this." And I said, I go, "This is a lot to take in. I'm just processing this in my own way."
Right.
You know, and
like you didn't even you weren't even fully convinced that she was pregnant in the first place.
This cold-blooded. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, you weren't even fully convinced that she was pregnant in the first place, right? So how can you be?
No, I wasn't.
Right? Oh boy. Ay ay ay. See that?
Yeah, no, I wasn't convinced at all.
Ay ay ay.
So yeah, and of course she's going, I can't believe you're this cold-blooded, you know. And she goes, "I don't know if we need to continue to see each other." And I said, "That's fine, because in all honesty," I go, "You notice I haven't talked to you since our last conversation?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Because I'm convinced there's no way, if you were pregnant, that it was from me."
Right.
I go, you clearly are. I go, like, you're clearly sleeping with somebody else. I don't know who. I don't know how many. But you're being careless and you're being reckless. And I said, to be honest with you, I said, that's all I've been thinking about. I go, call me a dick. Maybe I am. I don't care. But all I've been thinking about is, if this girl's not pregnant, I'm dumping her as soon as I find out she's not.
Real
and
talk.
There was dead silence on the other end of the phone.
Did you ever talk to her again?
No. And I cannot remember her name. It's driving me nuts, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. But that's really,
that's your story, and you're sticking to it.
My only real pregnancy scare, if you call it a scare.
Red Pill Mike, thank you very much for the story. Yeah, she was never pregnant, man. She was never pregnant. I think that's pretty obvious. So the next few callers I'm going to take, you guys are not going to be able to hear the beginning of the conversation because I will be screening them. As you guys know, as most of you know, I screen my own phone calls. So for the first few seconds, you'll be able to hear me, but you won't be able to hear them. When I am confident that they have good intentions, then you will be able to hear them. So let's go to the first unknown caller here. Let's go to area code 323. Area code 323, you're on Live with Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Are you talking about not Kevin in Texas? You're talking about Red Pill Mike in Texas? Oh, gotcha. Kevin in Texas. Okay, Kevin in Texas. Okay, very good. What's your question, Kevin?
Hey, Donovan. So it's actually not a question. I just kind of wanted to share some experience, some fake pregnancies that I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah, so I actually work in the pharmaceutical industry, and so we make injectable drugs. And, some of these drugs are, kind of dangerous if you're not, if you don't have the sickness that these drugs are supposed to treat or cure. You know what I mean? Okay, so we work in this in a clean room environment. So we wear a full bodysuit made out of Tyvek. We wear a hood and a mask and goggles, and we even have like covers over our safety shoes and all that.
Wow, Tyvek, that's serious, man.
So yeah, and so in this industry, a lot of, this work isn't for everybody, and so, I've seen over the years. We've hired like some women, like, some young women and stuff. And I've seen young women fake being pregnant to get out of having to like go into this clean room environment.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
so wait, hold on. So these women fake getting pregnant to get out of working.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of verification? Do their bosses say produce a positive pregnancy test? They just
Nope, they just take their word for it.
Unbelievable. So they take their word for it that these girls are pregnant. Okay, and they, my guess is that they probably get maternity leave too, right?
Well, I've never seen it go that far. A lot of the I mean, think about it. Like, in order to pull a stunt like that, you have to be trash, right? I mean, as a worker.
Of course. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So they never last. They usually get themselves fired for, you know, any other things like attendance issues, or sometimes they just up and quit. So I've never seen it go that far, but my coworkers and I know that they're faking pregnancy because it always happens around a time like a woman legitimately gets pregnant and have to report it, and they have to move her to another department where she won't have to work with these dangerous chemicals until she has the baby and comes back from maternity leave. And so it's always around that time that some young lady who we hire who finds that the work isn't really go into the aseptic area where we wear these full body suits and manufacture these products. That's when they decide, oh yeah, I'm going to say I'm pregnant too.
Ay, ay, ay. Kevin in Texas, thank you for the call. See, this is so funny. Here's the thing. I only thought, and again, I'm a man, so I don't think this way. I'm not trying to deceive anybody. Dude, I'm a straight up guy. I'm not trying to deceive anybody. I just want it all to be all straight up. I would never imagine faking a pregnancy for the purposes of getting out of work. Oh, well, if I just tell my boss I'm pregnant, I don't have to work. And again, I think you probably get some sort of maternity leave. They probably do it for the maternity leave. Oh, I had a miscarriage and now I quit because I'm so devastated about the maternity leave or about the miscarriage. Guys, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is how far ahead women are, dude. And I'm sure there are probably women watching this dude, I heard about girls doing this stuff 5-6 years ago. Probably even longer than that. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go to area code 203. Area code 203, you're on live at Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Yes, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Chuck in Connecticut. What's on your mind, Chuck? I could barely understand Chuck. Oh, Chuck is gone. Okay. All right. Well, Chuck, call back, Chuck. Call back. You have to speak a little more clearly. Area code 951. Area code 951. You're on live at Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from? I can. What's your name? Where are you calling from? I understand. I need to know. Okay, Julian, and you live where? Okay, Julian in California. What's on your mind, buddy? Okay.
He went through the same type of story of you know how you guys have been talking about paternity fraud and shit like that?
Yeah.
And how women will cheat on their husbands and boyfriends in the military?
Yeah.
Well, his dad was a Navy man, and he served in Vietnam. And guess what? She cheated on him while he was gone. He served for I think 8 or 10 years. And while he was gone, I think she either got pregnant or something like that. And then when she waited until he got back, the first day he got back, she told him, "I'm leaving you." And then she hit him with child support and all that.
Whoa! So she didn't even wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's pregnant with another man's kid, and she ends up getting child support for a kid that does not belong to him.
Yeah. This is I think this would have been the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh God, Jesus.
Yeah. No offense, Donovan. I feel like guys like you don't get that. This stuff has been going on a lot longer than you think. It's been going on since the 70s.
You know what? Listen,
60s.
Julian, listen. No offense taken. No offense taken because, I knew that paternity fraud was rampant. But I gotta be honest with you. I had no idea until a few days ago just how rampant it is. I had no idea that there are so many paternity fraud stories, and now you're telling me this goes back to the 70s, Vietnam.
Dude, this stuff goes back. Dude, you don't get it. Women have been abusing men and taking advantage of them before even that. This all started a long time ago. Back in the 1860s, let me finish, okay?
Yeah,
in the 1860s, when the Republicans were in power during the Civil War, trying to free black people, they changed some laws. They made it so that women could get child support and shit like that. They made little changes. They weren't noticed at first because there was still social pressure, you know?
Right.
Unmarried women, you pretty much got fucked over. But slowly but steadily, starting especially after the Second World War, with the baby boomers and all that, they started making it so that women could, you know, get paid more than men, so that they could be, you know, that they could be basically force men to work fewer hours and shit like that.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah, basically.
Julian in California. Oh, sorry, cut you off a little bit early. Yeah, Julian in California is. Yeah, listen, man. Listen. Kyle 1 says, since time immemorial. Dude, apparently, I'm seeing guys in the chat signing off on this. You guys are like, dude, this has been going on for a while. Devin says, even God is a victim of paternity fraud. Right? Unbelievable. Area code 214. You're on live with Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Doing good, man. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Big Ape from Dallas. All right, what's up, man?
Years ago, I was dating this chick, and she comes to me and she tells me, she's like, she gives me the late night call and says, oh, are you awake? And I'm like, I am now. What's up? Oh, I'm pregnant. And my first question was, am I the dad?
Ah!
Oh, yeah, you're the dad. You're the dad. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, okay, I need a paternity test done. And also, too, what you want to do, I can't say what I want to say on the air, but
sure.
What do you want? You want to take care of the child? I got some money, and what you want to do?
Right.
And she's like, well, let me think about it. I found out to come, man. She tried to baby trap me. She tried to baby trap me, but the thing about it was, she ended up hooking up with her ex-boyfriend and tried to pin the child on me, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that happens, dude. Listen, man, that happens all the time. Listen, that happens all the time, man. Girls have the children of their ex-boyfriends all the time, dude. That's nothing new.
Yeah, and this is the kicker though. I didn't get a chance to tune in with the other one, but the other show you had about guys finding out the child isn't theirs. I know a guy personally raised his daughter for 7 years, and found out to come the little girl hair was a little bit straight. He's a brother. His lady, she's like Arabian or whatever like that. And he's like, something ain't right. And then she's like, oh, yeah, that's why you're not the child's father. He's like, what? She was like, yeah, it was her boss's child.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and this is somebody I personally know.
Dude.
Yes.
Dude, man. Yes, dude, yes. This happens to. Thanks for the call, Big A. There you go, man. More paternity fraud stories. I don't know any women like this. You guys are dating the wrong women. No, we're not. No, we're not, man. Western women are degenerate. Western culture is degenerate. We can't expect women to act like chaste women if they're steeped in this sewage. Unbelievable. Knows this guy personally. Paternity fraud. Paternity fraud. Jesus Christ. Area code 203, you're on live at Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Yes. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Oh, hey, Chuck. Where are you calling from, Chuck? Connecticut. Okay, Chuck, I'm going to need you to speak a little clearer. What's on your mind, Chuck? Yep, that's better. What's on your mind, Chuck?
Hello?
Yep, still here. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I kind of live in Texas. So hearing all the stuff about pregnant woman, like I'm kind of concerned, right? But I thought that's just one quick thing. But aside from that, ever since I came to college, it's been 3 years now. I've always been concerned about this just pregnancy and like accusations and stuff like that from calls and again, it's just an idea of like.
All right, Chuck, I got to let you go. I cannot understand a word you're saying. I don't mean to be.
Thank you for using Blog
there it
Talk
is.
Radio.
That's the end of the show
Goodbye.
anyway. Yeah, sorry, Chuck. Listen, you were going to get cut off anyway by the British woman, but dude, I could not understand a word you were saying, dude. Holy shit. Like, dude, you got to be. I mean, listen, no one is going to sound crystal clear, but he was. Chuck, listen, I want you to call in again, but dude, you got to speak clearly. You got to speak clearly. Got to speak clearly. Fantastic show today. Fantastic show, everyone. This was another home run. You guys came with the thunder. My thanks to all of my callers for calling in today. My thanks to my super chatters, Dara Sumcoat, $20. I appreciate that. Beastly Nerd, $5. Appreciate very much. D-Train Fitness, $50. Appreciate that very much. Red Sings the Blues, $5. Technomage B5, appreciate that. Monkey Business, the newest member of the TSR family, appreciate that. Marsky B, $10. Ralph E, $5. Ice Dragon Kid, $10. Jay Bodie, actually kind of like that name. Jay Bodie, $20. The emotional distress thing, that was actually quite good. I would love to be able to do that, man, but listen, man, there's not a court in America. There's not a court in America that would grant us that victory. That much I know to be true. That much I know to be true. Let's see what else. See who else we have super chatted here. Xander with the $5 super chat. Xander with the $5 super chat says, towns outside of military bases happens all the time. These women have a system. They know how to pull it on and have pre-filled paperwork and fake pics. That's just, dude, that is just incredible. I mean, listen, when I saw fakeababy.com, I was already shocked. But to know the level of deceit involved with defrauding men using their reproductive system and rights, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. Thank you guys very much for all of your support, your donations, and your super chats. I am off to take Devin to her 37th birthday dinner. We're going to go have a real nice dinner. And I am really hungry because I ate a few Sun Chips today, but I went and lifted weights and had Sun Chips. And so now I could probably eat a horse and probably will. So thank you all very, very much for your contributions today. You guys take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.